Hi, everybody. I'm your health coach, Doug O'Laughlin, and today we are going to be doing a lunch and learn on self care, why it's important, and also why you should be always who you are. Well, when it comes to being yourself, there can be a lot of pressure these days from the outside world as it tries to influence who you are. Living in a society that is constantly developing and changing, it's always important for you to always be yourself from the inside out. When you deeply know yourself and the boundaries that you have set for yourself, you are more likely to experience a fulfilling and rewarding life. Without knowing yourself and establishing those boundaries, you can easily be pushed around and end up on a dirt path. So, why is it important to always be yourself? Well, it's important to be yourself because then you have the option of taking your own path, okay? And when you take that path, it doesn't make a difference if we take the right or the left. What you choose is what you choose, and that's what makes you, you, okay? All right, when you go that route, you are going to be happier and live a life that is fulfilling. Not gonna lie to you, it is definitely a challenge to have a strong sense of self when you are constantly getting distracted and being influenced by the media and society and their way of life. But if you want to reach your fullest potential in life, if you want to reach your fullest potential in life, it all starts with being yourself. Well, why should we be ourselves? Okay, well, you need to live in alignment with your values and beliefs. And we all have different values and we all have different beliefs, right? Being yourself is all about knowing what you believe in and the values that you live by. When you are not yourself, you will take on the values and beliefs of others. Be careful with that one, all right? This is when you start conforming to other people's expectations and way of thinking. When you know your values and why you do what you do, why you want to do it, you will live according to your own values and beliefs. So, make sure you live by your values and beliefs. And if you do that, you're going to have a better quality of life. Also, you need to establish your own identity. When you're able to have a solid foundation of being you, you are establishing your own sense of identity. No matter what happens in your life, you will always know who you are. If you stick to those rules, okay, in regards to establishing your own identity, you will be a lot happier. There will be times, though, where you'll feel lost or distracted potentially, but if you remember your identity, you'll be able to get back on track sooner than later. Without establishing your own identity, you may easily conform and lose yourself. All right? So stick to your guns. If you want something bad enough, remember what you want and go take it. This is your life, not anybody else's. Don't get bullied around. And when I say that, don't get bullied around, sometimes you need some courage. We need to build our courage. It takes a great amount of courage when you decide to take the path that goes against the crowd. The reason why the majority of people take the broad path is because it's easy. All right? Take the road less traveled. It's just easy to follow the crowd. I get it. It's more of a challenge when you stay true to yourself and establish your own identity. This challenge of always being yourself takes courage and inner strength. Ladies and gentlemen, though, no matter what comes your way, you'll know how to handle it with that courage. We also need to establish boundaries. Okay? When you are always yourself, you know what your limits are and the boundaries that you have set for yourself. When people cross your boundaries, you will know. I also want you to have boundaries for nutrition. I want you to have boundaries for exercise. I want you to have boundaries for sleep, stress management, etc., etc. If you don't establish boundaries, people may very well walk all over you. These boots were made for walking, but they were not made for walking over you. All right? Don't let them take advantage of you. If you're always yourself and you establish boundaries, You are more likely to be aware when people start taking advantage of you. So, in order for better self-care, create and establish your boundaries. We also need to find some focus and direction. Basically, that's goal setting, folks. And I talk about goal setting a lot. All right? When you are always yourself, you are more likely to have focus and direction in your life. Imagine someone who is constantly conforming to other people's expectations. Do you think this person has focus and direction? I don't believe so. When you stay true to who you are more likely to know the goals you want to accomplish and how to go about accomplishing them. You are able to stay focused and know which direction to take in order for you to accomplish those goals. No matter what you experience in life, the only person that will always remain constant is you. Ladies and gentlemen, these are some very important reasons to help with self-care. Of everything that I said so far, set goals, have the courage, and try. Okay? Your courage will grow. Your strength will grow. All right? So why is self-care so important? Well, we're trying to figure that out, right? Well, in a society where people are expected to work long hours, pass up on vacation days, there is underlying belief that we must always be productive. All right? So, we need to make time for ourselves. Considering the costs associated with mental health, services, lost wages, and more people spending some time on yourself may ultimately benefit everyone. Okay? So, by making time for yourself, not only you, will benefit, but also ultimately everyone around you, family and friends. Okay? Coworkers too. All right. So, we need to avoid burnout. When we get burnt out, it could lead to depression, anxiety, resentment, and a whole host of other negative implications. Engaging in self-care, whether that being exercise, making healthy meals, taking a nap, deep breathing exercises, stress management, These are all going to be great things for us, all right? It's going to reduce heart disease, stroke, cancer, better health overall, lower blood pressure, happiness, improved energy, minimize frustration and anger, all right? Improve your concentration. A lot of great things, folks, all right, when we actually work on self-care. Considering obstacles, Consider obstacles. Obstacles, for the most part, is going to be lack of time. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to make time. In one of my other videos, I said, take 4% out of your day, 1 hour. 1 hour, 4% out of your day to make time for yourself. Self-care can be anything we mentioned earlier. Stress management techniques can be reading a book, going for a walk, exercise, doing a puzzle, any kind of hobby that you've done in the past or wanted to do. I understand from experience. I have a Brady Bunch. I have a couple jobs. I got my full-time job. I also have my hobbies. But ladies and gentlemen, you need to make time. 1 hour, 4%. Seems like a lot, right? However, if that's too much, start with 5 minutes or 10 minutes or half an hour. A couple minutes here, a couple minutes there, everything is going to add up. But remember, self-care is all about you. So remember, do what you want to do, not what others tell you to do, but find things that you like and you're more likely to stick with it. All right, folks. Let's keep going on. You're doing awesome here, Keep paying attention. You're doing awesome. All right. How can we build a personalized self-care plan? Well, we need to think about these options right here. We need to think about this. When you're building a personalized self-care plan, think about these dimensions. Emotional dimension, environmental, financial. Do we have money to do what we want to do? Intellectual, occupational, physical, social, spiritual. These dimensions right here that I just mentioned, if kept in a healthy balance, will generally predict higher levels of your wellness. Okay? Each of our plans are going to look differently from individual to individual. But here are some suggestions to consider, okay, among these 8 things to remember. Feel free to modify these, replace them, however you need to, but consider your own goals when we go over these. All right, there are 8 dimensions for building a self-care plan. Emotional. Talk to somebody as a way of working on your emotional plan here. You can reflect, you can journal, you can read, okay? You can do something artistic, listen to music, go for a workout. Yes, that's what I like to do. Go for a walk, watch something that suits your mood, okay? Hug somebody, give somebody a handshake, cuddle, laugh, take a nap. Emotional, okay, is our first step, all right, into building self-care. Number 2, emotional, now to environmental. Take a walk somewhere nice, okay? Get outside, go for a hike, go outside and breathe some fresh air. Go enjoy the sun, enjoy the night sky, go look at the stars, okay? Reduce waste, okay? Go pick up some litter on the floor that you might see, around the neighborhood, okay? Recycle, clean your house, redesign a room. Those are all environmental ways of practicing self-care. Pick up the things around you. Domain number 3, financial. Develop a practical financial plan. How many people actually have a game plan when it comes to finances? We have to budget. You know what? Open a savings account. Okay? Start a retirement, even if it's $1 a day. Think about cutting back on unnecessary purchases. Before you purchase something, wait 10 minutes and see if you still want it. See where you can cut corners to save money. Avoid credit cards where needed. Maybe you ask for a raise. For financial, think of the rule, okay? 50, 30, 20. Think of the rule 50, 30, 20. 50 of your percent of your check, that's going to go towards bills. 30% is going to go for fun money. Go relax, go enjoy something if you can. All right, have some fun. And then 20% put towards retirement or a savings account if you don't want to do retirement. Maybe you need that extra money. Like you can't just throw extra money away. I get it. Put it in a spot where you need it for a rainy day and build up that savings account to about $1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your financial domain. Next domain, intellectual. Read. Go listen to some audiobooks. Go do a puzzle. Be mindful of the world around you. Be curious. Ask questions. Try something new. That's always a good one. That's a great one too when it comes to trying something new. Think outside the box. Try a new healthy recipe maybe once a week or once a month. Tap into your creative artistic side. Take a class, go painting. Maybe, take a class, online. Next one, occupational. Learn a trade, learn a new trade. Get better at your job. Go get a degree. Go get an extra degree. Train, work hard to maybe shoot for a promotion at your work. Put together your resume. Always build it up. See if it's changing. Change it. Polish it up. Get some help with it. Apply for your dream job. You never know if you're going to get it or not. Take on a task you enjoy. Maybe open your own business. That's occupational. Physical. This is the one I normally spend a lot of time on in regards to my self-care. Work out daily. Doesn't matter how much time it is. Doesn't matter if it's weight training. Doesn't matter if it's cardio. Doesn't matter if it's stretching, yoga, Pilates, spin bike, outside bike, weight room, push-ups, core work. Go get healthy, folks. Go get an annual checkup. Go see your doctor. Go see your dentist. Go see, the eye doctor. If you take medications, take them. Try to avoid excess drug and alcohol abuse. Okay? Try to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep. I'll even take 6. And then also, too, if you're not feeling well, folks, go see your doctor. Go to the 3 Ways Clinic. Get yourself healthy. All right. Social. That is our next dimension. We got 2 more. Social and spiritual. Social. Go meet up with some friends. Go meet up with some family. Get in contact with an old friend you haven't seen for a while. Go volunteer. Go out for the evening. Go have fun. Go for a walk. Get outside. Engage in a healthy social, media use. Okay? Utilize technology when distance is a factor. Have a big laugh. All right? Go have fun. Get outside. Can't get outside. If you're stuck in the house, you're not comfortable going out, do something inside that's going to make you smile. But hopefully, you can involve others in that aspect of it. And the last one, folks, spiritual. You don't always have to go pray. You don't always have to go to church. Maybe you can meditate. Maybe you can do some yoga. Maybe you can just breathe. Maybe we can just be mindful. Consider your higher purpose and meaning. Love one another and love yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, we went over why we need to do self-care. We also went over, some ideas in regards to how we can accomplish those self-care techniques. Remember, though, self-care is an important activity to do every single day, not just when you're feeling down. Doing so will lead yourself to a better balance among your dimensions of wellness and lead to an improved overall health and wellness. Ladies and gentlemen, life is precious and is meant to be enjoyed. So, practice self-care. Find your focus and direction. Okay? Establish boundaries. Build your courage by doing it. Establish your own identity and live your life by your values and your beliefs. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. As always, your coach here, Doug O'Laughlin, is here at your side. If you have any questions, please reach out and I'd be willing to help you. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.